Hi there. Just moving in. Wow. I had no idea that I had people moving out from next door, and I honestly don't know if I ever met that neighbor. Hi, welcome to the neighborhood. Who am I? I'm a dad who moved here because my son got into the magic school nearby. My daughter's also magical, but she goes to the public school, so we lived here for a while. She's not the chosen one, met the chosen one, hangs out with her a lot. My son is sort of like, your classic preteen magical kid getting into mischief, turning his room into like playing the floor is lava, but with actual lava. We've got a vine elf who lives here named Woplop, who was previously owned by a dark prince who's no longer with us and was a misunderstood character. Speaking of, he owned a misunderstood wizard egg that hatched and a dragon came out of it, and that was his sister. I get into it with the tribunal from time to time because there's some sort of like, puffed out chest magical jerkos. There's trolls that live down the street that way who are very friendly. They've been dealing with an eviction situation. And then my daughter, well, she doesn't go to a magical school. She keeps company with a lot of paranormals. She's been dating Brad the vampire, Chad the werewolf, Thad the fae, Rad the time traveler, Sad the siren, Zad the demon, Glad the angel, and she had a brief fling with Lad the leprechaun, but he was bad news, and she was in Ireland, but she's back. Then my wife is a paranormal attorney. She works late nights, which I don't love, but she, with the hours that vampires keep, that's sort of what goes on in her world a lot. You'll notice that like Dionysus and Zeus and Hades and Persephone come over a lot. We have a lot of Greek gods in the neighborhood. If you see Cupid, run the other way, that guy is trouble. I have a dragon. Woplop the Vine Elf is the dragon rider for Herbie the dragon. Herbie was born here a while ago. He's pretty well trained on fire, but Woplop's been working with him on controlling his fire. So just be aware. Everything's insured. I hope you have fire insurance. This is the type of country you need that anyway, plus the dragon that lives on the grounds. Arnon the ghost lives inside, keeps to himself. He's a ghost. You can't really see him. We have 7 cats that are all cats, except for when my neighbor has my son transmutate him into a cat. Hasn't happened in a while. He used to happen pretty frequently. It was kind of like a confusing situation. I have a wardrobe that takes me to a magical realm, and since that happened, that's why you can see across the street there's that house that's all white, and a lot of the houses that got painted all white. It's because this character, who I know is WW, arrived, and her house is always covered in snow, and she's got way too many statues, and then she's kind of in charge of the HOA and is asking everybody to turn their houses white. I haven't complied, and she's been pushing back, and I don't feel like this relationship is going in the right direction. It's probably going to come to a head. Not to foreshadow too much, but it's probably going to come to a head. And then there's a fawn who's her like realtor. His name is Funyun. You'll see him prancing along with his little like hooves in the back, hands in the front. I think that's about it. What's your story?